Hey everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video here in the Wisconsin Research Shop. Today, I'm going to be showing you what I sold on eBay. And I have a bunch of sales. I have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 15 sales. So, I had a pretty good week. For me at least. So, anyways, let's get to it. So I sold last week on auction. I sold this lot of foreign banknotes. And this lot actually is really good. I mean, not good. I mean, they're not valuable, but it's like a collector value. It's like, this has good collector value. And I paid $3 for this lot at auction. Should have just lot them all the countries up. I should have, but I didn't, and that was my fault. But I probably got a little more, and got a couple dollars profit on it. Oh well, that was my mistake. But I still got 566 free shipping on this one, which was pretty awesome. And there hasn't been any feedback left on it, so it looks like it arrived safely, which is awesome. I sold this lot of Lincoln pennies. This was one of my stink seal. Only got 9 cents, but this guy did buy it for me before, and left me a pod, and it left me another. I don't think it was him. Really positive feedback. That was awesome. We had in good shape though, so that was awesome. But I'm not gonna say anything. I got this lot of 24 P and D 1939 to 1969 CO12. This one ended up pretty good. I thought I might get a little more money, but that's alright though. But what do you expect? Oh well. I got this lot of 10, 1949, 70 Jefferson. And I could have just added these to the other lot. Maybe made that one lot more valuable. But I could have made like a mega and maybe made like $4 or $5. But oh well. But I mean, probably won't buy regular typical coins. Same with these. This was portable. Could have sure to just add all, but the same person bought these to it, so can't complain. And they were worth 9 cents each. You should. But oh well. And some squat lots, but I mean, I learned not to. Or maybe just make a big mega lot. Oh, if I'm gonna do something like this, like individual lots of coins. Maybe just make a big mega lot of coins and stuff like that. And they'll probably sell. I have this lot of 11 PNB 1976 and 2019 Washington. These are like collectible quarters, like state quarters. These are basically state quarters, national park quarters, and a bicentennial. And this got $2.55 free shipping. Same with this guy. Offered me 4, gave me positive feedback. Another stuff. And this time, gave me another positive feedback on my cover. He gave me 2 positive feedback, which is awesome. Not only that, but just happy to get this in. I got rid of really questionable listing. But this is Lego PS4. This is Lego The Incredibles for the PlayStation 4. This was at a garage sale, and some of the prices were pretty high at this garage sale. They had $7 for these PS4 games, which I thought $7 for PS4 games. That's pretty high. I mean, depends on the game, but I'm like, $7 for 4 games. A piece, that's pretty high. So I went and I asked the person, would you take $4 for every game? And this was the second time I went, and there was a key, and I asked what she taking. It was a kid, and I could have offered the kid lower than $4, but I was like, I didn't know if the kid would take it, but he did. And luckily, this one, even though it's kind of that marking right there, it's still listed as very good, which is in really good shape otherwise. And this is like really no scratches. It's just some basic stuff on it, but good shape. It sold for $10.99 plus shipping on the top, and it sold within 3 days, which is awesome. Now this, let's go fishing. I have the original tag on it in the listing. You seen I paid $2 for it, or I was trying to sell for $2, or I paid $2 for it, but it's still sold. I got Let's Go Fishing, Pressman Fishing, and Complete Minis. And there was a Ray C battery in it, and I tested with the battery that was in it, and it worked. $15 free shipping, and I did not pay $2 if you wore your mask, so you got money off, and I think it was like around like a little over 7 or so, or close to 8, and it was 6.25. Paid six. I think it was $6 for these. For the games, board games and stuff. And because these ones are not, so on average I paid like $1 in it, so it's sold for 15 free shipping. Which is not, I mean, it's not a huge sale, but it's a nice sale. Nice little sale. Actually, for a couple weeks. This was a auction on the 18th and Philly 18th. The first time didn't sell. It's like 10. It's got really good traction, and it got 550. I thought so. Some of these that are common coins that are all over the place. You just kind of have to get the traction, and it got the traction at the end, and that was awesome. Was this a Tuesday sale? No, it was a Wednesday afternoon listing. 5:15, not bad. Sonic Forces. This was Sonic Forces, the bonus edition video game for PlayStation 4. Peaceful. And this was $13.99. It sold for $13.99 plus shipping. And it is in great shape and no cracks. It's got no scratches in it. Is not going to many trust. And the code provided in 2019, which did expire. So it's still sold in 4 days for $13.99 plus shipping, which is awesome. I had this vintage box of recipe index cards, flower picture by card in 44, and I did put a little note on top. Usually I don't put notes on top, but I did, and it says these are unused, but marked as used. You can wear on the outside of the box, and there is wear on the outside of the box, as you can see in this picture, right at the bottom there. There was some, and also there's supposed to be 60 cards that came originally, but there are only 44 of them included. So I did count, and there was 44. What I seen in a box of stuff, books about. This isn't the book buy. I seen it in another, but some of them were used, and so I think some were unused. But I could have added more of those. But oh well, that's right. This is a vintage box. There's flower picture record. Right, and I took a best offer on this. I didn't know how long it would take to sell, but I listed them pretty cheap. I don't think these were super valuable, but these were $4.99 plus shipping. I had them, and they sold for $3 plus shipping. I had this Lego City Undercover. This was the one that was the least valuable of 4. I sold 3 of the 4 in pretty quick. I still have 1 left. This was Lego City Undercover for the PlayStation 4. This was $5.99 plus shipping. This had a crack in the middle, which I did disclose. I disclosed right there. You can see the crack right there. It's starting to crack. You can see it's starting to crack right there. And yeah, but I did show a closer up picture of crack. And it's still sold. It sold for $5.99 plus shipping. No offer was even accepted. I didn't even have to take it out. Now this was a great sale. These like in a week, They sold it in a week, which was awesome. This was a lot of 6 tasteful healthy cooking cookbooks. 2009 to 2012, 2014, 15. Excellent. These are in like great shape. These just have like spine wear, like your typical cover wear and spine wear. Or your spine wear, your typical cover wear, but they're in like great shape. They're in like pretty good shape. There's a typical spine wear and cover. Did I mention it? Minor indentation scuffs in the card, which there was. Well, it's like a typical spine. Nothing new. And I did say they weighed 15 pounds. And someone bought it in Florida for $79 plus 10 shipping. Which some people I see charge more for shipping than they actually pay. And they pay to make up for the fees, but I figured, you know, I'm not going to do it. I actually charge them what I paid for shipping. Because especially when it's heavier shipping and $79 plus shipping. So that was awesome. So I sold Call of Duty Black Ops 1 for the PS3. This is very good condition. This is in great condition. It was like no scratches really. It looked like it worked. It worked. In all the games they had were in pretty good shape. Some of those video games haven't. So I still have, looking at it. I still have 4 games left for that sale. So 2 games really, the valuable and the common one. And I sold this. This is Call of Duty Black Ops 1. I took a best offer on this. It wasn't moving for a while, so it was low views, which I'm kind of surprised by. But I had $9.99 free shipping on this one. Someone offered me 5. I counted with $8.50, and they recounted 7. And I said, done. I took 7 on the free shipping. I paid 2. I didn't make a ton, but I was happy just to get it out of here. Maybe make $1 on that game. $1.50 at most. But I'm happy to get rid of the game. I'm happy also. And I sold this lot. I sold this set of. I picked this up at garage sale a while ago. I had a boat. I picked up a boat radio, boat speakers, a splash guard, and an antenna, all for $20. They had 50 on it. The person that wanted, I said, "Is this a or something?" I asked for something, and they're like, "Yeah, boat radio." And I looked, and this was sold for. I sold the radio for like 40 something. This is a local deal. But I listed the speakers, the antenna, and the splash guard on eBay, and these speakers sold for $39. Now I had $3.99 or best offer, and I always have best offer and everything, and I did, unless it's an auction, and shipping with shipping on top, $3.99 plus shipping on top, and it sold for $30. I took a best offer on Sunday of $30 plus shipping, and the shipping was like $20. And shipping they paid was like $20. That cost of shipping I think was like 15. But I didn't calculate the cost, but which I was happy with. It was about $20. It was about $50. It was like 49 something. So that was a pretty good sale. I already made my money back, and this was just icing on the cake right here. Making my money, having just extra profit. I mean, the splash guard and that other thing might take a while to sell, but even if I have to take a best offer on them, I'm still gonna be happy when it sells. So just gonna be whatever I take. Yeah, if I take best offer, I take some. It'll just be cake. It'll just be extra money. It'll just be icing on the cake. It'll just be really good profit. So and stuff like that. So yeah. So I sold for $30 plus shipping. Which is awesome. I think it's going Texas. It's going to Texas. And that was my last sale. I haven't had a sale in 2 days, but I had a pretty good weekend, so can't complain. I have a couple options in, so for researching for some for a couple booklets, a crochet booklet, and I have a booklet of random odds and ends like, like vintage, like most of it is vintage. I had a couple book that's not vintage, but it's like some of those vintage recipe cards and like type recipes are like vintage, like that vintage look. And like on purple colored ink, which purple. I don't know if it's colored ink or purple ink or something, but not. It looks vintage or something, or feels vintage. So like I have just, and then there's some vintage like local books. One for that auction. It has an auction. There's a couple like wild watchers. I think what's gonna do is I think people are waiting for a good deal, and it's gonna bid up, bid up, bid up, bid up. But that's like recipe. I said vintage or something that aren't all my recipe. I did mention down in the description that they're not vintage, but still like newspaper clippings. There's a lot of old vintage newspaper clippings. Some I seen some that are like loose in the box. There. And I think this might have been like some lady that died or something. This lady that died or something. Because she was a cook. She was like a cookbook collector. Looked like she was like a cookbook collector, like or something like that. She loved cooking. And then she was starting to be a gardener. She was a gardener back in the day. And then she started becoming. She just kept her tradition of cooking. What? And then she had a couple other books that she really truly loved and didn't want to ever give up from her kids or something like that, or grandkids, something like that. And they had there, and this was, and so yeah. And a crochet book lot. That crochet book lot's actually really good. That's $26 push it. It might end there, but hey, I'm happy with that. I was just expecting to just make maybe like $30 most. I'm making like but a lot of like leaflets. This didn't have any leaflets. So this was like Annie's like some popular like crafting so it's a popular crafting news to it. So yeah, but anyways.